anxiously waiting backstage. Now is the time for your big speech. Your name is called, and all of a sudden, your heart is pounding against your chest.
Here, take this. It'll help you feel better. Huh? Bro, this is yogurt. No, it's not. No. It's a special medication that I have concocted for panic attacks like you're having right now. Oh, okay. Thanks. I feel better already.
It seems like that medication works on magic, but it was actually Lydia's brain that made her feel better. We have all heard of the term placebo effect and homeostasis, but have you ever wondered how they are related? Well, in order to do that, we need to first understand what each term means individually. Let's start with homeostasis. Homeostasis is the process to maintain a stable internal environment and balance in living organisms without being overcome by external stimuli. In this situation, the internal balance is broken, and we need something to help us restore it. Now, do you believe that your body can return to homeostasis not with a real drug, but just to believe that one works?
That is the placebo effect. It is defined as the phenomenon where a fake treatment causes real symptom relief due to expectation. It can be a harmless pill, medicine, or procedure prescribed more for the psychological benefit of the patient than for any physiological effect. This mental belief can trigger biological pathways that help return the body to homeostasis. When you're anxious, stress hormones are high and your heart is racing. Your fight or flight system is in charge. But when you take a placebo and believe it will help, the brain interprets this belief as a reward signal. The prefrontal cortex sends signals to the limbic system that activate the release of dopamine and endorphins. This feedback loop helps reduce stress perception. At the same time, the hypothalamus, the control center of homeostasis, receives these signals and shifts the autonomic nervous system from sympathetic, which is fight or flight, to parasympathetic, which is rest and digest mode. This results in a calmer mind and a slower heart rate. Thus, this homeostasis pathway is complete and your internal balance is restored.
That is it, the end of the video. Well, of course not, because I know Mr. Bueller will jump out and say this is just grade 11 stuff. So let's zoom in even more at the specific pathway. When you expect relief, the ventral tegmental area releases dopamine to the hypothalamus. Dopamine binds to G protein-coupled receptors. D1-like receptors increases CAMP, which is the second message, and activate protein kinase A, which excites neurons. D2-like receptors, on the other hand, suppress certain neurons' activity. By suppressing or exciting certain neurons, dopamine is released because the expectation of relief helps adjust hypothalamic output to favor parasympathetic, which is rest and digest mode, activation, helping lower heart rate and stress. Endorphins are released from the periaqueductal grid, PAG, and hypothalamus. These natural opioid bind to mu opioid receptors. G protein-coupled receptors linked to GI proteins. Then, adenine cyclase is inhibited, reducing CAMP and PKA activity. They also open potassium channel and block calcium channel, making neurons less excitable.
All changes in the control center hypothalamus cause further homeostasis processes to occur. In this case, it makes the cardiovascular system return back to normal heart beating rate. The hypothalamus communicates with the brainstem to activate parasympathetic output. This signal travels via the vagus nerve to the heart's sinoatrial node. Acetylcholine is released and binds to GPCRs coupled to GI proteins on pacemaker cells, causing a signal transduction cascade. The inhibition of adenyl cyclase causes a decrease in the concentration of cyclic AMP. This therefore decreases the amount of protein kinase A available to activate the calcium channel. Because of this decrease in the protein kinase A, the calcium channel is closed and the potassium one is opened. The hyperpolarization, or the relaxation of pacemaker cells, results in the slower depolarization, or contraction of the heart. And all of this results in the decreased heart rate.
In the end, the placebo effect is really the power of belief. It tricked the brain into thinking help had arrived, and that belief set off a real chain reaction in the body. It started in the brain with the release of dopamine and endorphin, which told the hypothalamus, the control center of our homeostasis, to calm things down. The hypothalamus then signaled the autonomic nervous system to shift from fight or flight to rest and digest mode.
This change reached the cardiovascular system, where signals through the vagus nerve slowed the heart rate and lowered blood pressure. Together, all these changes helped bring the body back to homeostasis.
By the way, that medicine I gave you, you were right. It really was just yogurt.
What?